From the moment that Henry Cavill made the shocking announcement all the way back in October that he was leaving the Witcher series, that he was leaving his role as Geralt in the Netflix series, the role that he described as his dream role, the one he said that as long as they treated the lore right and did honor to the story, he'd be there for as long as they wanted him to be, he was walking away. Netflix has been getting massive backlash, and rightly so, because the reason he left is because these writers, these people that are running the show when it comes to the Witcher series, they cannot help but insert their own identity politics. They have no respect for the source material. And finally, it was enough for Henry Cavill. So when they did receive that backlash, when they did get criticized for letting Henry Cavill walk out the door, for driving him out that door, instead of acknowledging that, you know what, yeah, maybe we should have focused on telling the story the right way, instead they tried to shift blame to Henry Cavill. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember this. All these reports that suddenly started coming out, he's really toxic on set. He was really mean to all the women on set. All these anonymous reports coming out that got completely and totally debunked. Well, that ended up backfiring in a massive way. People only stood behind Henry Cavill even harder after all these bogus reports came out. And now here we are. Season 3 is developing exactly like we thought. It's getting roasted by the fans. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of energy and a lot of people even watching it, to be honest. And the people that do, the vast majority of them, are saying, I'm only watching for Henry Cavill and then I'm done. So now what is Netflix doing? Very ironic. After smear campaign attempting to paint former star as toxic, Netflix The Witcher cast praised Henry Cavill as a very supportive and funny, good-natured professional. But what else? Not just the cast saying nice things about him now in the press tours, also Netflix themselves and the Witcher account trying to use Henry Cavill to get people to watch this show. Watch this, just in case you need a reminder. Look at what they're putting out there. I can't believe there's an actual tweet from The Witcher. Yes, he's still Geralt in Season 3, The Witcher. Yes, he's still Geralt in Season 3, The Witcher. Yes, he's still Geralt in Season 3, The Witcher. Yes, he's still Geralt in Season 3, The Witcher. Rightly so, they're catching a lot of flack in the comments. If you listen to Henry Cavill from day one, you wouldn't need to beg people just to watch Season 3. Honestly, you could fire all your writers, have Cavill do the story. We'll never understand why getting rid of the lead who essentially made the story successful was the only way to keep going. All you had to do is stick to the story and keep Henry Cavill. The fact that they have to remind people that he's still in it just so they'll tune in says about everything you need to know about where this series headed. What will they do next season? Well, they're going to fail next season, almost certainly. The fact that it's been such an interesting 180 from leaking fake stories to try to discredit Henry Cavill to now you're trying to remind people, hey, by the way, he's still the Witcher in this season, to desperately get them to watch. This shows you the state of this show. This shows you how pathetic the writers, the showrunners, this entire production is, that they are desperate now to get people to watch this thing. It'll be interesting to see when the ratings, when the numbers actually come out for this, how it stacks up against previous seasons of The Witcher. Obviously, fans aren't enjoying it. Not only, again, more massive lore problems, but just the entire production seems to have just gone really, really downhill over the course of these few seasons. And with people with the knowledge that Henry Cavill walked away because of the lore issues, people know that this is not a story that's true to the books. And they're letting Netflix know that, hey, for all intents and purposes, this franchise is done. It's dead. It's over. There is no Witcher without Henry Cavill. And when he's gone, people aren't going to watch. This is what we said from the very beginning. As soon as we heard, back in October that this announcement was made that Henry Cavill was leaving, this is what we said was going to happen. There's going to be a lot of backlash. They think that they could, get around it or whatever. They'd be fine. No, they're not going to be fine. And they even know it. They're forced to desperately try to remind people that he's still in it. And even that ends up backfiring in their face. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.